Hello all, my name is Zane, and today I will be presenting my research and build progress this semester on how we can better use augmented reality in high stress situations to create better response times for first responders. I drew a lot of theoretical inspiration from Snow Crash, a 1992 novel by Neil Stephenson, with many imaginary concepts like the metaverse or gargoyles. In the book, Stephenson describes gargoyles as human surveillance devices which record everything that happens around them. The payoff for this self imposed ostracism is that you can be in the metaverse all the time and gather intelligence all the time. So I envision a future with the first responder being equipped with this type of technology. My interview process with police officers, firefighters, and other first responders has proven that much of the current technology has limitations, however. For application of AR in a law enforcement environment, I interviewed Yusul Tatlisu, a veteran police officer of 15 years with experience in police departments across the San Francisco Bay Area and currently working in the Oakland PD. Upon showing him application of an AR nuclear detector via the HoloLens, which reveals deliberately hidden elements, Tatlisu proceeded to explain how this technology would greatly improve the experience for officers working the ports because they don't have the ability to scan all of the shipments efficiently. He also added how Oakland's Argus helicopter unit could much more efficiently scan for heat signatures, similar to the HUD interfaces I studied in my research that are deployed in military aviation. This serves as a much stronger alternative to officers who currently have to physically block perimeters and search house by house to track and identify suspects. Basic technologies entering the police force in the 2010s allowed officers to no longer have to cast a wide net of physically tracking suspects. Tatlisu said these technologies have allowed officers to just punch in a number and find out where they've been, as in the suspect, what address they're associated with, and it makes it a lot more targeted and easier. Most instances of officers being killed are when it's coming from an area where they don't expect it. They overshot it or they bypass the suspect, so the suspect is behind them already. So this type of technology, the heat readings with AR technology, would eliminate 60 to 70% of the conflicts. So clearly AR presents a much stronger, more effective alternative. In practice, I'll be deploying an application via Unity to an AR headset, and how I envision the Capstone show going is that the user will actually wear the headset and look at their real life surroundings in a thermal imaging mode. So today the global standard is that firefighters really need to transition to a handheld thermal imaging device to get a read of their environment. But AR circumvents that whole process by bringing the environment into clear display for them, allowing for more strategic and tactical decisions in the heat of the moment. Initially, my plan was to hook up a thermal USB camera to the AR headset, but I've veered away from that path because I'm having difficulty in ascertaining depth from a 2D heat sensor. I was also unable to find a way to take the depth data from the sensors on an AR headset and then merge that with the 2D heat data. Moreover, the bigger issue that I'm having right now is the inconsistency between the Magic Leap Lumen version and the Unity on my Mac, and it seems incompatible, so I've branched out into two options. The first one that I'm leaning more towards is, and I've been researching, is deploying actually to the HoloLens instead, because it allows for wider versatility and also it removes the whole extra computing unit, attached to the Magic Leap. And I'm also leaving my backup option to still, being able to deploy to the Magic Leap, but via Windows instead. This is my build phase outline for the semester. The beginning of the semester was really trying what really worked and what didn't, whether that be compatibility with Vuforia or specifically, the bigger issue was the compatibility that I was having between the Unity versions and Magic Leap. But I've now cemented that moving forward, I'll be working with the HoloLens. Thanks for tuning in.